I want you to copy the strategy of TikTok Shop's best-selling product. This is Dr. Malexin's skincare set. I'm going to show you exactly what methods they use to make $2.7 million this month so you can copy them and scale your own shop. I'm going to break down the product and why it works, how they got thousands of affiliates to work strictly on commission, and how they're getting content to convert into sales, not just views. Stick around to the end. Nobody is sharing TikTok Shop's top brand secrets. Let's jump straight into this. Okay, so here we are. We're going to be jumping through this document and through Calculated to go show you guys exactly what I mean and what I'm explaining. So Dr. Malexin's skincare set, we can see here, right here, is just a normal skincare set from Dr. Malexin, a very big brand on TikTok Shop. They're killing it, 2.7. We're going to jump into all of that. So TikTok Shop breakdown, their revenue breakdown over the last 180 days, Dr. Malexin has generated just over $10 million in revenue. In the last 90 days alone, they generated 10.2. So you can see that a very large majority has been done in the last 90 days. In the last 30 days alone, they have generated 2.7. So over these 3 months, they've been growing pretty steadily. 45,000 units sold at an average price of around $62. Almost all of their 6-month revenue has come from the last 3 months. This isn't steady growth. This is acceleration. Now, mind you, over the last 3 months, they really started to pick up the notch. It's been pretty stable since then. Where the revenue is coming from. So in the last 90 days, 10 million of that revenue came from shoppable videos through affiliates. 374 has come through shoppable live streams, again through affiliates. In the last 30 days, lives only generated. From here, you can see that the focus is pretty clear. This brand is not live first, it is video first, and I recommend that all of you guys do the same. Videos are always going to perform a lot better. Right, short form shoppable content is driving nearly the entire business for them. Now the affiliate engine, actually before we go to that, before we go ahead and do that, we can go ahead and look here inside their TikTok Shop. You can see the growth chart. Let's go to 90 days. We can see it's, it's pretty bumpy, but it's growing steadily, and then there's a little dip over here. But there's only been a $40,000 extra in an extra 90 days. So we can see it really took off in the last 9. This is exactly what the product is. So right here, we can see their product listing, right? Dr. Malexin official. So here we can see the growth chart, 10.62 million, 182,000 items sold. Again, last 90 days. We can see all of their analytics here and then product attributes here. This is all Calo data and it's a market research tool. This is going to be in the second link in the description. Now the affiliate engine. In the last 90 days, they've worked with 3,532 affiliates. Their top affiliate alone has driven $1.7 million in revenue. Again, I'm going to repeat it because it's crazy. Their top affiliate alone has driven $1.7 million in revenue. That's insane. Their creator conversion ratio is 35.5%, which is extremely high. This means traffic is converting efficiently. Either the creators are trained properly, the product page is optimized, or both. This ratio is basically the percentage of affiliates that have gotten at least one sale. And this is incredibly high because you have to understand that on TikTok Shop, your top 10 affiliates are probably going to be generating you a good 80% of your revenue, right? So it's very split, and the ones that perform are going to perform very good. The affiliates that don't perform, they don't expect anything from them. So the fact that they got 35% of their affiliates that posted videos to actually go ahead and get sales is incredible. And this most likely means that they're actually being trained properly, onboarding is good, etc. So average commission percentage is around 50%. And let me explain this. So since they're such a big brand, they can get away with just offering 50% commission because affiliates see this and, they know Dr. Malexin, right? They know all the following he has, all the people willing to buy the product. So they are willing to work for 15% commission just because it's such a good opportunity for them. And everybody is dying to work with the #1 best-selling product on TikTok. Now, you as a brand that is new on TikTok Shop, you cannot get away with this, right? Affiliates will see your product, and if you're offering less than 20% in commission, there's no reason for them to go ahead and market your product when they can go ahead and choose a better product that's offering more commission. So it's all about incentivizing creators. And again, the only reason they can get away with this is because they're already so established and they're a big brand that all affiliates want to work with. Commission-based creators are required to post at least 3 videos minimum. And this is necessary because you will not be able to scale if you're getting 1 video per affiliate. You just don't have the quantity of content to flood the algorithm. So make sure that you get them to agree to posting 3 videos before you send them out a product. Top creators are placed on retainers for 10 to 25 videos per month. So a commission-based creator, obviously just send them out a free product. They're going to work for that. And then if they get sales, they get that commission. Retainer-based creators, and they're only doing this for the top affiliates, they go ahead and offer them X amount of money for 10 to 25 videos per month of them posting, right? So this is insane because you're not just getting 3 videos per affiliate. You're now getting 10 to 25. Now cost money upfront, but make sure that you are proving that these creators are getting sales before you offer them this retainer. Unless you just want to go from the start and just blow up your TikTok shop, get a lot of retainer-based affiliates off the start. This guarantees volume and consistent distribution. They are not relying on one viral hit. They are forcing scale through structure and, again, quantity. Quantity and quality are the two aspects to going viral on TikTok shop. Affiliate recruitment systems. Affiliate recruitment system, they use invite-based outreach, especially to start and build a momentum. Most of the recruitment is automated through a Yuka AI, and Yuka AI is basically just a software that lets you automate outreach, so you can send thousands of invites without lifting a finger. This allows them to actually go ahead and continuously invite and onboard new creators at scale instead of manually recruiting affiliates, which again is super laborious and it's not a good use of time when you can automate it. Instead of doing it manually, they went ahead and built a pipeline that constantly feeds new creators into the ecosystem. It's infrastructure, not manual effort. If you're a brand owner and you want the same type of affiliate machine behind your product, book a call with me. We'll look at your margins, your product, and your current setup and tell you exactly what it will take you to scale you on TikTok shop. Link below. Let's go ahead and scale this. So I want to explain this to you guys. At the beginning, again, I explained this before, but your brand doesn't really look like a good opportunity for them to market. So what you have to do is actually go ahead and go out and invite them, right? Just invite as many as you can, because it's going to be hard to start since you're a new brand, but slowly you're going to start getting more affiliates. You know, the more you invite, the more you're going to get. And then you're going to start getting affiliates coming into the ecosystem, making videos and start getting sales. And then slowly more and more affiliates are going to want to work with you. Now, once you do this enough times, you have enough sales coming in, affiliates are going to be dying to work with you. And this is when you stop having to relying so much on invite-based outreach, and you're going to start relying on open collabs. So open collab is basically when you can put a listing out there, all affiliates see it, and they can go ahead and decide if they want to work with your product. So Dr. Melexin doesn't even need to send out a single invite. Just because they're so big, every creator knows their name. They have hundreds and thousands, probably tens of thousands of affiliates wanting to work with them at any given time. So again, they don't have to send out invites. Now, just to explain this a little bit more, you're a new brand. You have to specifically go ahead and find the affiliate that you want to work with, send them an invite. And this is all done through a Yuka, like I said, a Yuka AI right here. And this is done through a Yuka AI. Again, do not do this manually. You're going to spend hours every single day just inviting creators. You cannot do that, especially if you're a small brand, if you're the CEO doing this for yourself, you have to use AI. So this is a Yuka AI right here. Go ahead and sign up for an account. It's going to help you greatly. I'm going to leave a link and a discount code to this in the bio. Second link in bio. Moving on, content volume plus paid scaling. So in the last 90 days, 9,326 videos have been posted. Again, scale is super important. TikTok Shop is a numbers game. TikTok Shop is a numbers game. The more affiliates you invite, the more affiliates you're going to get. The more affiliates you get, the more videos are going to be posted onto the algorithm. And from there, every single time that you post a video, it's like a chance to hit a home run, right? Making that video go viral. So it's a numbers game. You need quantity, you need quality. But if you don't have quantity, you are not going to do numbers. The model is very simple. Affiliates create high volumes of content. Winning creators are identified, and then paid ads are placed behind the top performers that are scaling organically. Revenue compounds, top performing video. So their top performing video, we can actually go ahead and look at that right here. Let's go down here. We can see that it was a minute long, a minute and 43 seconds long. It generated $754,000 in sales, 20 million views, and we can see that they're actually running ad spend on it, of course. It wouldn't make sense not to go ahead and push this with ad spend just because it's proven already organically. We can actually go ahead and take a look at their creators. So these creators are amazing, and something that you want to take a look at, and this is something that they did as well, is called poaching creators. So they would find their competitor on Calo data, right? They are obviously selling skincare. They would find another skincare brand that's performing well. They would look at their top 50 creators and they would invite all of them and offer them retainers to come work with them. So they would invite the top 50 creators and they would come over to work with the brand. Not every creator joined, but a lot of them did, right? Now, mind you, this is expensive, but this is what it takes to be the top brand on TikTok Shop. And this was super, super valuable because all of the creators that they poached and they stole, right? They're already proven in the niche, right? They know exactly how to go viral. They know the hooks that work. They know the marketing angles that people are attracted to. So they just went ahead and replicated all of that with their product. So they got a bunch of sales and we can see that it's working, right? Holistic glow up right here, $1.7 million in sales. That's insane. That's basically unheard of in the UGC space before TikTok Shop. And the reason why this is so accessible is because TikTok is a complete ecosystem, right? You can buy the product directly on TikTok. You can find affiliates directly on TikTok. Everything is native. all the metrics are tracked, you know exactly what to scale. You don't have to make emotional decisions that will kill your business because everything is so native on the platform. So again, top 50, go ahead, you can go down here and see. So invite every single one of these affiliates. Now some of them are going to say something incredibly expensive that it doesn't make sense to invite them, but some are actually going to give you a price that is really worth it. So this was the top videos: $754,000 in revenue, 20 million views, 12.7k units sold, ad spend running on it. Again, organic video that performed well, run ad spend on it. Do not spend ad spend on a video that did not perform well organically. You're going to burn money on something that is not tested. Their second top video, 51 seconds, $544,000 in revenue, 12 million views, ad spend running on it, and they're not guessing, they're amplifying proven creatives. Now I want to touch on this, and this is subjective depending on what brand or what your competitor is. You need to research every single one of these videos. I would say to literally the top 100 video. It's important that you understand what's doing well in your niche and your top performing competitor. Now don't only do this for one brand, do this for every single brand in your niche that is performing somewhat well. You need to get a good understanding of hooks, marketing angles, all the most important things that are performing, right? This is how you're going to gain an understanding and teach to your creators what they need to do in order to get sales for your brand. So again, every single video that you can find.
Jeffree Star, Michaela, and all the hot MILFs who put us on this anti-aging talks bundle, I have an extreme bone to pick with all of you. After seeing every...
So we can see this hook right here.
To Jeffree Star, Michaela, and...
She's calling out famous people. Jeffree Star, Michaela, whatever. She's calling them out. People who are watching this know this because they're in the similar industry. The hook stops the scroll. You need to keep them watching the video for at least 50% of the video's duration. Now, the way that the algorithm on TikTok Shop works is that they're going to give every single video on TikTok 200 views. And depending on the engagement of those 200 views, the most important metric, again, is watch through time. So get viewers to watch at least 50% of your video. Now, depending on the engagement and the view time of that video, if it does well, show that video to 2,000 people. Now, if it doesn't perform well with this 200 views, they're going to kill the video and not show it. But they're going to keep on escalating it until the engagement dies down pretty much. So you can go from 200 to 2,000 to 20,000 to 200,000, right? If your engagement is good enough. People are commenting, people are sharing, people are liking, people are watching through, most importantly. So the two aspects that you need to focus on are hooks, right? To stop the people from scrolling. This can be visual or this can be text on screen. This can be audio. So said, keep them entertained, give them value, make them laugh, introduce mini hooks so people don't know where you're going to say next, so they have to watch the whole video. So we can see this hook, and the reason why people...
To Jeffree Star, Michaela, and all the hot MILFs who put us on this anti-aging talks bundle, I have an extreme bone to pick with all of you. After seeing everyone and their
So you can see that they're cutting very quickly, right? So it's entertaining. There's no dead space in between she's talking. So people are interested in whatever she has to say. Again, mind you, not all of this is organic growth, but a good majority of it is.
I have never zoomed in so fast. Because what do you even mean you're 50? Are you an extraterrestrial? I'm 34. I've been using...
You can see the editing again. She's very quick with it. Let's see the hook.
I have never zoomed in so fast. Because what do you...
I have never zoomed in so fast. And she's reacting to this. People read this as well. This is a text on screen hook. I am 50 and no Botox, exclamation mark. It works on my second order. So people see this, whatever they relate to it, right? They're trying to find a Botox alternative. And this is it. This is how she's positioning it, and this is the marketing angle.
Even mean you're 50. Are you an extraterrestrial? I'm 34. I've been using the same bundle as her, and I'm gonna spell all the T. If your forehead looks like this, you need Dr. Malax's.
So they showed a 50-year-old that looks very young.
Even mean you're...
And she's going to explain how it works. Now, for the sake of this video, I'm not going to go through every video, but again, go through your competitors' top videos, top 100 videos, top 200 videos if you have to, and they have enough sales. Again, top performing videos. You want to study the hooks and the marketing end. You're also going to see a lot of patterns in winning videos, and you want to take note of that. And the main point of this is for you to be able to make good videos yourself and to teach your creators how to make high performing videos. If you don't do this, you might get a lot of affiliates, but their posts are not going to lead to any sales, right? They might just get views, no sales. So teach them how to make good videos for your brand. Now, product page optimization, and this is really a foundational strategy. You want to do this before you start marketing because your cost per acquisition is just going to be higher if people are leaking through your funnel. So you want to make sure that you have the highest conversion rate possible, and you need to A/B test this. So the product page is structured to convert. First image is a clean clay background product shot. Second image highlights benefits and key features. We're going to take a look at this now. And third image reinforces benefits. So we can take a look at this, like I just said. Let's go to view on TikTok. So we can see it right here, Dr. Malexin's skincare set. We can see that their first product is, we can see that the first photo is very clean, just a product with a white background, Dr. Malexin official shop. Now this is kind of social proof just because people know Dr. Malexin. I do like to introduce social proof on the first photo of the product listing. Now, usually what I do with this is, let's say the product has a lot of items sold, let's say 100,000 plus items sold. I like to put that on the product photo. Also, if the product has won any awards, anything that is going to tell people, look, people like my product. Also, if you have a lot of like 5-star reviews, you can put 500 plus 5-star reviews. Put that on, like, just put it right here, right? Just on top. Also, if you're calling out a special deal, you can actually put that here as well. Some brands do that, some brands don't, like Dr. Malexin here. Second photo is just calling out features, right? You can take a closer look at these. Again, more features. Features, they're explaining exactly what it does. You want to have a mix of features and benefits, right? Benefits are a little bit more emotional and target that part of your brain. Now, features are more logical. So a benefit might be, I look 50 years younger. A feature might be, this is going to boost my keratin 32%. Taking a deeper look, we can see that their title, we're going to touch on this later inside of the actual document, but Dr. Malexin official gifted collagen boost set, pore spot skin care, calcium collagen, volume firming balm for enhanced skin health routine. So you can see a lot of this doesn't even make sense. They are literally just putting keywords in here. This is important because a lot of people don't know this, but TikTok Shop is not just scrolling and buying a product on the video. There's actually a competitive marketplace that you need to rank, keyword rank for. So this is why this right here has a lot of keywords in it, because if you don't, you're going to be missing out on sales. We can also see the reviews right here in the items sold. So 186K items sold. I would have that right here and it would increase conversion rate. Another thing that we can see here is that they're actually using a TikTok campaign. So V-Day deals. TikTok actually just goes ahead and gives you more push if you register for their campaigns. So basically, just to sum this up, TikTok makes your product a trend for this season, right? It's going to put in front of a lot of people, and if you give a good discount, you're going to have a crazy conversion rate boost on your product. So it's highly recommended that you go ahead and do this and run special deals every time that you can, and pretty much just go ahead and submit and apply for every TikTok campaign that there is. Additional image clearly targets specific concerns like forehead lines and aging. The buyer immediately understands what it does and who's it for. Now, also, I want to mention this as well. If you have a very, very big marketing angle that is getting you 95% of your sales, whatever, 80% of your sales, if you're calling that out and you know that it works, make sure it's on your product page. So for example, let's just use an example like Halaro, which sells leggings, right? They sell athleisure for women. They had a unique mechanism, which is basically a phrase that was attached to their product, and it was BBL leggings, right? So these leggings make my butt look so good. And if they didn't have this on their product page, right, every single video that had their product would say BBL leggings. This is what people were looking for. If they didn't have the phrase BBL leggings on their product page, they would potentially lose out on sales because it is not aligned from the video that they saw to the product page, right? This is very important if you do have that unique mechanism, that phrase that is attached to your product. And if you don't have it, again, you are going to lose out on sales. So make sure if you have a main phrase, put it on your product listing, please. The buyer immediately understands what it does, who's it for, what problem it solves. That increases conversion rate and makes affiliate traffic more profitable. Why this product works. So first, this product is a very good fit for TikTok. Not all products are, but this one just happened to be. First, it solves an insecurity, right? So wrinkles, aging, and skin quality are emotionally charged problems. Second of all, it's consumable. So skincare products are reordered, increasing lifetime value per customer. You're going to run out of skincare. You need to order again and again. So you don't have to look for a completely new customer. You don't have to look for a completely new customer every time you want to make a sale. Third, they use aggressive promotional framing. So free shipping and a 77% off Valentine's promotion, increase perceived value, and even if the discount is strategically anchored. So what I mean by this is basically that this is essentially a artificial sale. So they always sell at this price of $60. They always sell at this price of 60 something dollars. Now what they did is they just went to the price, they put it up 77%. They went to the TikTok Valentine's campaign and they discounted it 77%. right? So it's artificial. They're selling at the same price, but people see this and they see the campaign and they see the sale and it creates urgency in their head. But it's Valentine's, they're running a special deal. Let me go ahead and buy it now before I don't have the chance to buy it at this price point. It's a good strategy. I recommend that all you guys do it. It's going to give you a quick and easy conversion rate boost, especially with those TikTok campaigns. The real strategy, this is not a lucky skincare brand. It's a system. Automated affiliate recruitment, incredibly important. 3,500 active creators. Minimum video output requirements for these said creators. Retainer creators for consistent content. 9,000 videos in 90 days. High volume. Paid amplification on winners. And optimized product pages. Again, foundational. This is a foundational strategy that you should be doing before any of this. Emotionally driven repeat purchase products. Sell on subscription, please. If you can, sell on subscription for a discount. This is the machine behind the $10 million run. If you made it this far, you now understand exactly how a single product scaled to $2.7 million in 1 month on TikTok Shop. You saw why their product was positioned perfectly for TikTok, how they recruited thousands of affiliates on pure commission, and how they engineered content to drive sales, not just views. And here's the truth. None of this was luck. It was systems, it was structure, it was aggressive affiliate infrastructure. If you're a brand owner watching this and you're serious about turning TikTok Shop into a real revenue channel, not just testing it on the side, this is exactly what we build for our clients. We handle affiliate recruitment at scale, commission structuring, creator activation, content optimization for conversion, and building predictable GMV month over month. If you want the same type of infrastructure behind your brand, book a call with me. The link is below. On that call, we talk about your product, your margins, your current setup, and I'll tell you exactly and straight up if TikTok Shop can realistically scale you. If that makes sense and you want to build this machine, I'll point you in the right direction. Go ahead and book a call using the first link in the description. Also, if you just want to continue learning about TikTok Shop and you're not ready for that yet, go ahead and watch this video on screen. It breaks down exactly how to set up and